Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification cast this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 2 vs 2 on Rockclaw Foothills. Playing as the Orks we've got White and his teammate Vita playing as the Space Marines. On the opposing team we have got Where's My Teeth playing as the Tower Empire and his ally and comrade in arms Wildcard playing as the Eldar. So it's quite a long, thin, slender map, just how I like my Eldar Farseers. Not much room for manoeuvrability, so I do believe that the Eldar are in a little bit of a disadvantage. But then again, if they get some warp spiders or swooping hawks and use their jumping abilities to get over these foothills and rock formations and whatnot, that might do a bit of good. Eldar, oh sorry, should I say Orks and Space Marines though, quite good at staying in one place and forming a good defensive line. I imagine getting these extra contested points in the middle might be a advantageous objective for them to aim for. But we shall see. I mean, Tau aren't too bad at breaking sieges. They've got long weapons and Tau commanders and whatnot to kill our distance. Do have these Orks and these Grots just moving straight ahead. Probably going to be building some sort of forward formation. But then again, Warbanners, you need to place a listing post down before they're able to do anything. So, be interested to see what they do later on. Eldar going straight for their Dark Reapers. I imagine, what are you going to go for, Space Marines? You're going to go for... Oh, okay, sniper training. So, we've got, what, 1, 2... three squads of scouts, so that's what, 6 snipers in turret. And I imagine, oh okay, alright, they're going to go for a heavy bolter turret, the Space Marine place popping down, and then the Orks are going to build them up with the Grots. Wonderful little bit of teamwork there. Going to be able to fence off this strategic point in the early game, which is quite nice. And the scouts, I do believe that they're snipers in Dawn of War Unification. It's 1 shot, 1 kill on infantry. Not going to do all that much against the commander, but I imagine that once they get their infiltration research, they should be able to do a fair bit of damage. Yeah, 1 sniper already popped down. Dark Reapers moving forward. Got a stealthy stealth suit team up over on this side. So actually, with no vision for the Space Marines or the Orcs so far. Oh, then again, big mech coming up. We'll be able to see those Tau snipers, or should I say stealth suits. 1 sniper already going down, very unfortunate, but we'll reinforce him with 1. But yeah, just go backwards and forwards. Tau has been seen and just instantly double tapped by the Scout Marines. Very nice, will be unable to capture that strategic point. Grot's just hiding around in the middle. Listing post going down over here, so realistically, what can the Eldar and Tau do at this early stage of the game? Got some Guardians, but the Guardians won't be able to hold up against the snipers. Even the Dark Reapers will struggle against these guys. Another turret going to go down here as well. So yeah, this place in the middle is very much so on lockdown. But the Tau, if they're able to get some vision on, using their Fire Warriors to fire at long range, maybe get the Guardians to soak up some damage. Not impossible. Unlikely, but not impossible in these early stages of the game. But Tier 2, they've got loads of options. I mean, with these guys investing so much in their Tier 1, Eldar and Tau will be able to get into their Tier 2 and be able to bring out those vehicles, and realistically won't be able to do much unless they upgrade these heavy bolter turrets with missile launchers. A wonderful teamwork from the Orks and Space Marines, I do have to say. Not much of these guys can do in this as the Slugger Boys move forward, pushing these guys back. Big Mech also slinging his weight about. And yeah, they'll just be able to catch anything and everything off onto this side here. But we do have a little bit of a narrow passageway going over this side. If these guys clump up too centrally over here, they can just kind of move over on this side and start striking down at these listing posts. Maybe even go straight into the base. Eldar with the fleet of foot will be able to out-maneuver these scouts so long as this place is neglected. Yeah, not being able to get a look in. Scouts are capturing this strategic point. They're able to focus fire on them. Doesn't take much, only a brief few seconds to be able to get these scouts down to very low health. This Tau commander able to also get a pulse shot into these guys. Could potentially one-shot them if they're fairly low health, or at least mid-health at the very least. There we go, we are going to see Tier 2 for the Tau Empire. Probably will see a Tier 2 from the Eldar as well at some point, although they have invested a lot in these Dark Reapers, so maybe allowing the Tau to go into that Tier 2, going to rely on their heavier toys to play with. What is the economies looking like so far? 104 and 10 and 92 and 20 compared to 74 and 30 and 92 and 20. So no major economic advantage for the south side at the moment. Oh, look at this, the sharing and caring. 1 LP for the Orks, 1 LP for the Space Marines. That's what you like to see. Space Marines also going to go for that tier 2 as well. Orks, what kind of tier are you on at the moment? Almost on their tier 2. Just need 2 more war banners. Eldar trying to maneuver around on this side. 2 scout squads though. Might not be able to defend against the Dark Reapers and the Guardians. No, without a front line at the very least. Very squishy, these lads. Can't keep them in a ranged fight for long. They are currently infiltrated at the moment, which I thought, I'd imagine they would have got that a little bit earlier, to be honest. Got plasma generators on the go, but no armory, which is fairly interesting.
Where to?
Tower Commander leading the charge on the right flank. Although this listing post has been upgraded, it will be a tough nut to crack. Slugger Boys teleporting straight in. Also going to provide additional range of, should I say, vision for these scouts. They'll be able to fire at longer distance. There we go, dropping a whole smorgasbord for the Guardians right there. Falling back. These Slugger Boys a little bit overextended. Going to die more or less straight away. Are being slowed down by a negative cover as well. This is a recipe for disaster. Slugger Boys are going to be contributing all that much in the grand scheme of things, especially when we go into the later stages of the game, but you want to keep those guys available for as long as humanly possible. Tier 2 listing post going to go on down here, but an XV-88 broadside battlesuit will certainly show away this listing post and take care of this heavy bolter turret as well. But how quickly can this drop? Oh dear, this is a bit of a disaster. Oh no, that's a sad time. We'll need to either reposition now or at least get some lads in to give them some additional range. Go for some Skyway missile gunships. So even if the scouts go into infiltration, they will be able to just attack the ground, which is a good thing for artillery units. Now going toe-to-toe with this Big Mech. Big Mech being accosted by these Dark Reapers. Going to mulch his health down 2 size. But Scout Marines over here using his vision. Taking down that Warlock, taking down a couple of Guardians as well. These Dark Reapers going to get as close as they can to open fire on these scouts, but scouts a little bit quicker than these guys are. Will take down a model or 2 of these Dark Reapers as they retreat across into the other side of the map. Side battlesuit taking down the listening post. We'll have eyes on the heavy bolter turret as well, I imagine. And have they gone for infiltration? They have gone for infiltration, so let's swap over to the Space Marines just so we can see what they're up to.
Scouts in position.
These guys, I don't know if they'll do all that much damage against the broadside battlesuit. But actually, yeah, they don't do amazing damage, but they will chunk them down quite a bit. Bluefers coming down, manages to get one dude on his backside, almost killing him, but Scout's very nimble, very mobile.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Also going for those additional scout models in the unit to make sure that the squad wipe is not so easy on them. Now the Ork has transitioned into big shooters, but they haven't really got all that much against tanks. Oh, they've got infiltrated tank busters, and we are going to see a Razorback Ricarius as well. But then again, broadside battlesuits will take care of that tank pretty easily. If the Dark Reapers can get a hold on the tank busters, it's not bad. Skyway missile gunship opening a salvo of rockets on these shooter boys. Broadside battlesuit being taken care of by the snipers. Tower Commander being left to tank all the damage. Fortune will probably die from this next volley from these scouts. But oh no, managing to survive narrowly. There we go, look at that. Do have some fire dragons on the side, as well as a Falcon Grav Tank. Do like that that Falcon Grav Tank with some fire dragons and just jump over all this defense, attack the economy. That's what I'd do if I was the Eldar. And the scouts with their sniper rifles are slowly but surely dwindling in their usefulness as the Tau and Eldar transition over into more heavier units. Heavy bolter turret will be taken care of quite quickly by these fire dragons. They're able to tank the damage from this listing post quite nicely. But this is a lot of Dakar in the middle. Shooter Boy's been teleported in by the Big Mech, but won't be able to get all that much in the way of shots off on these fire dragons as they stand over with their feet dry on dry land. Double broadsides have got some pathfinders. Will be able to detect the scout squads. But dear oh dear, one hull volley taking care of that broadside battlesuit. We'll want to hold these Pathfinders back just a smidge as these Skyway missile gunships move in. Getting a good shot on, well, at least this one singular shooter point. There's a problem. If you've got players that have got good reaction times, does missile AoE attacks don't do all that much in the way of damage. Quick look at the old economies before we engage. 92 and 50 and 104 and 66 compared to 122 and 60 and 128 and 79. The south side does have the advantage.
Marine fighting vehicle.
Razorback Ricarius looking hungry with its flamer atop its turret. Pathfinder team decapping this strategic point, which is very good. Will deny the scouts a little bit of vision. And what have we got going on the bases at the moment? Orks going to go for the Orky 4. Also vehicle cap increases for the Space Marines. Do have, what else we got going on? Eldar going for the mobilizing of war research. And a webway gate. Oh, webway gate. You could teleport a builder over on this side and build a webway. There's some Eldar shenanigans. It's all going to be about who can position best, I reckon, in this coming engagement. Eldar a little bit lacking in military forces, so it's all about a Tau. Vicarius engaging. It's not the engagement they want to take. All this anti-vehicle stuff going on. Although these dudes have been sniped by the snipers. Do have some more bloofers coming down. Snipes, scouts, shall I say, nimbly manoeuvring around from them. Pathfinder's trying to seek them out, but not able to get a vision on them. They have fallen back. Falcon Grav Tank, what are you doing? What's your mission in life? It's kind of drifting around. Razorback there, trying to be repaired by the Grots, will be taken down. Very unfortunate. Lots of boomy bits coming down over on this side towards this big mech and his shooter boy lads. But yeah, while the Orks and Space Marines have got a very good defensive composition, they don't really have anything to break through at the moment. Do have some tank busters trying to be a little bit cheeky going around the side, but they will be spotted by the Pathfinders. And we do have the Eldar building for fighting force, going for some warp spiders and fire dragons. Like I say, pop your fire dragons in there, have them supported by some warp spiders, throw them in the back of the base. Very difficult. Got some heavy armor developments, potential for some big units. Oh, greater machine nave. Maybe we might see some Titans later on. Battleships getting a couple of scouts in.
In position. Scouts in position.
And we do have got an Ironclad Dreadnought ready to teleport in. A Vanguard veteran squad as well. We'll be able to tie up the Eldar once they choose to join the battle. And yeah, I like these guys. They should be able to jump over on anything. Be able to focus fire and kill these scouts quite quickly if they're able to get a good vision on them. Broadside battleships now moving forward. And the siege begins. We'll take down this listening post. Scouts can't get in too close. They'll be spotted by the Pathfinders. Do I have... What are you? Ah, there we go. Fire dragons. Just when the Tau decide to engage, they're going to go over on this side, distract the team. Vanguard veterans moving in, but fire dragons will jump into the Falcon Grav Tank, allowing it to destroy this listening post before I imagine it will just go away. Orks now trying to move in for support, but the Falcon Grav Tank does jump away relatively unscathed. There we go, got a Warhound Titan being cooked up as well. And we've got a Stomper as well, so two big, huge units coming from the Orks and the Space Marines. I like what they've done, they've just kind of sat on their larger economies and waited to get on the big toys, which is big exciting. I don't think we've seen a Titan in a Unification game before.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Oh no, I think we did. I think we saw an Imperial Fist Titan many, many moons ago. But yeah, they've kind of seceded their hold on the centre, knowing that they'll be able to retake it once the big Daka comes on. But then again, we've got a good, sizable Eldar contingency here. Warp Spiders for the manoeuvrability, Fire Dragons to kill any big units, Falcon Grav Tank for manoeuvrability and whatnot. Got lots of anti-vehicle stuff for the Tau. And with this mech shop out the front lines, will they be able to destroy before the Stomper comes on? And to be fair, actually no, they won't. The Stomper will definitely come online before they're even able to be seen. Warhound Titan also close to capture, or close to summoning. Broadside's making short work of any listening person to come across. And to be fair, will a Stomper be able to contend with all this battlesuit nonsense? Oh, look at him, there we go. Big Stomper on the field. Large grin on his face as he seeks to shoot down anything and everything. Powerful range on this guy. While he's opening fire, we do have the Eldar moving in. We do have some Wraith Guard as well. Wraith Guard able to mulch anything and everything. Warp Spiders jumping around the back flanks, going to focus fire one squad at a time. And the Warhound Titan is on the way out, but then again, very useful, deadly units are these Stompers and Warhound Titans, but without any supporting units, they will go down. Will be quite difficult to take them down, but it's not. They're not immortal. They're not game-winning units on their own. Ironclad Titan moving forward will be shot apart by the double Fire Dragons. Here, oh dear. Double big units over here. Do love the model for the Warhound Titan. Smallest and fastest of the Titan class, I do believe. Look at the way it moves. Very natural, I must say. Very quick, swift and manoeuvring. Scaring away the Tau. In fact, almost, in fact, thinking it just annihilated their entire fighting force there. These guys are going to move around the side as the Eldar continue to push in. And if they can get a good kill, if they can destroy this before the Land Raider comes out. Oh no, they're turning their attention. Oh, that's a shame. Warp Spiders jumping around the side, going to get surround on these Vanguard veterans. Wraith Guard been whittled down by the Death Dread. Warhound Titan getting that flank. Eldar need to get out here as soon as humanly possible to save the remains of their army. It's not all over yet. These Titans will take a while to get into the base. They've got time to throw up their defences. We've taken down a good number of listening posts, I do have to say. But that is a shame. The Eldar does throw out a kind GG, I imagine. And that will be it. I imagine the Tau won't be able to survive riding solo against double Titans and whatnot. But yeah, it was very... I loved the teamwork from the Ork and the Space Marine player. It was wonderful to see, using the combination of snipers and shooter boys and sluggers to get that vision, allow the snipers to have like a screening kind of thing, focus down on the light infantry of the Eldar and Tau. I imagine that Eldar kind of surrendered a little bit too early. I mean, they did all the economic damage. They had, what is their flirt like at the moment? Yeah, I mean, Tau can just build up all that stuff. I imagine that the Eldar also a little bit of flirt as well going for them, so it was all to play for still. It's a real shame. We could have seen, I mean, with all these crisis battle suits and whatnot, still could have seen a good back and forth, or at least an honourable last defence. But again, see big units, and that's what we like to see. Anyway, if you like the games, want to support the channel, £1 a week, £1 a month, sorry, it gets you one extra game a week on the old Patreon. Mine's been Mr. Landshark, pleasure as always, never short, and I will see you in a bit. Peace.